Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my casa. Welcome to my hacienda, or my house here in Livingston, Montana. I've got the 31st of October of 2021, meaning Halloweeny. I think Halloween is an absolutely absurd holiday. Anyway, what I'm going to be doing is a video on how I set up that bow right back there. It's a BoJack Apex bow, a Deflex, Reflex, hybrid longbow. I keep almost forgetting to say that word hybrid. But I just thought somebody might be interested in the setup on this bow, what I did. You know, if not, fine. If so, fine. You know. Anyway, this is the third part that I've done, third movie file I've done on this bow right here. The first one is a great big long-winded 30-minute file. I don't plan on doing that right here, my introductory file. And then the other, I think it was yesterday, I did a 1-minute slideshow, and now this is part 3. And I'm going to keep going with videos or parts until I get this bow covered. But let's start off with the string here, showing you what I did. Okay, right off the get-go right here, this is kind of hard for me to do because my studio is so small, but here's my knocking point, if you can see that. It's not one of those brass clamp-on guys. I like to use thread, if you will. Dental floss works, some ply tying flosses will work and all that, because all you're really doing is putting a little bump on there so that your arrow don't slide up, you know. You know what I mean. But in this particular case right here, I use this stuff right here. You probably can't see it because my autofocus likes to jerk me around, you know. But you can buy a ton of this, 75 yards of it for like, I don't know, it's not very expensive. $5-6, something like that. BCY Incorporated. I don't even remember where I got this stuff from. Lancaster or Amazon or somewhere. But, you know, it only takes just a few minutes to hand tie these on. Okay. Let me move down here to this string silencer. Now, believe it or not, I haven't got around to shooting this bow yet. I've only had it for a couple of days. But you take like today, it was 30 degrees up here in Livingston, Montana, and we're that far away from snow. But I had some other things I had to do around the house here, including stuff on this bow, so I can say it was set up anyway. But let's move on to these string silencers. I particularly don't like fur string silencers. You know, the moleskin, rabbit, raccoon, otter, rabbit, all that kind of stuff. Some of them balls and stuff like that just look out of place and weird. Now this string silencer right here is called a BoJacks. Not the same name as the guy that owns this, that made this bow for me. It's BOW space JAX Ultra Ones. These are the kind you just slip on the string, just put them on straight like that, not slip them over the end, and then you just take these little tie wraps right here and secure them. You see what I'm getting at? I've got one right there because I thought it matched the string and all that, and then I've got one right there, you know. And that company, believe it or not, I was kind of surprised. BoJacks is up in Idaho, you know, believe it or not, that makes these. But I like these type of string silencers simply because they're not gaudy, you know, and they don't get all wet and weird. I like these, and I like cat whiskers. Other than that, I don't care for any other kind of string silencers. But okay, and this string right here, I worked with it all day yesterday and half of the day, and I've got it what I consider pretty much broke in. But I want to put a pitch in real quick for the guy that makes these strings. He does a really good job. You can find him on Etsy, ETSY. You know that place where they make homemade crafts? www.etsy.com. And his business is called RL Custom Sales, and his name is Robert. Got that? RL Custom Sales. And he makes some really good strings. I've had him make like, I don't know, 6, 8 of them or something for me. Okay, that covers that string. I've got the brace height from here down to here, you know, where you measure that. It's exactly 7.5 inches. And okay, and of course you've got this knock point has to be adjusted, and I've got it exactly 1/2 of an inch above center. You know, and also I forgot to say about this material here. I've got it tied real tight, but I can move this if I have to. So there's that. So I've got this bow is for the most part set up. You know, I've got the brace side. However, I may have to do a little fine tuning on that. Got my, I got my knock point. I got my string silencers. I got the string stretched and broke in. And the only other thing I had to do on this bow was right here. I hope I can show you this. This guy right. Let me get my pencil here. This is kind of hard to right there. This rest right here. Now, if you look real close, you'll see you'll see the shape of about a dime, a little bit bigger than a dime, and same right there for this striker plate right there. That stuff right there, those two small circles, that is Velcro. Okay, and around that, this striker plate is made out of, my hand's going, this black stuff right here is leather that's about 2-3 millimeters thick, black leather, and same with this shelf. I covered this whole entire shelf with that, and then it's got the dime-sized Velcro sitting on the top and then on the back where the striker plate is right there. Reason being is because that stuff wears out. You just peel it off and put you some other on, And I did glue this down, this leather, but this particular Velcro I got's really, really super sticky, and I just used the adhesive that came with, in other words, the sticky back, okay. But I just thought I'd show you that. That's kind of my own little invention. But if you look down it, you'll see what I was after. I was after a lot of clearance. Let me see if I can do this. Well, I might be able to do it if I turn it around the right way here. It's kind of dumb, but there you can see what I did there. Circles. Think circles. Instead of I see these guys putting toothpicks and all kinds of weird stuff, and I don't think you need to do that. But this launch area here, I do like it to be is less material that the arrow slides around long as possible, but that's what I come up with anyway. So there you are, and that's all I've done. This bow right here is ready to go, and if the weather just start cooperating with me, I'll be out and I'll be able to record how well this thing shoots. But I already know. I have messed around with this bow ever since I got it, and this is a good bow. And I thank Jacob once again from, BoJacBows.com. Okay, and if you got any more questions, like I can say I did 2 other videos on this. I got a 30-minute introductory video, great big long video. You might want to check that out. Okay, that was my setup, good, bad, or otherwise there. Okay, what do we got? 8 minutes, good. We're going to get out of here. Thank you very much for visiting me in my home, ladies and gentlemen. Have a happy Halloween, and we shall see you on down the trail. Adios, my friends.